Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about the shorter version of Twist of Fate was how Rambiro finally exposed Aliyah and Rhea to everyone, and it was not anybody's imagination. It was truly the end of Aliyah and Rhea. So everyone got to know the truth about them, and Rhea begins to cry. Let's continue from there. Aliyah's goons tells everyone that they have kidnapped Meika on Aliyah's orders. Aliyah says, I met the goons when I went to give them ransom for Rhea. She asked the goons to say this. Aryan signals to the goon to look at his phone. The goons recalls Aryan's warning that they should tell the truth about Aliyah, else they will be arrested along with their family members, and the flashback ends. The goon asks everyone to check their call list and says that Aliyah had hired them for Meika's kidnapping and not Rhea. Rambiro thanks the goons and says he will be rewarded for speaking the truth. He asks them to go. Aliyah says the goons are lying. Rhea tells Aliyah that you have ruined everything, and she blames Aliyah for ruining her life. Aliyah says, I haven't kidnapped Meika, and she goes out. Rhea says you cannot go like this, and she goes behind her. Pallavi says Rhea is not with Aliyah in this crime. Vikram asks Pallavi that what do you want to say? That Rhea is innocent, even though we can all see that they are both evil. Rhea follows Aliyah. Aliyah says I don't want to talk to anyone and says Pallavi and Rhea, please go away from here. Rhea says only me is here and Pallavi did not come. Aliyah looked back. Rhea says all our plan backfired and we are trapped badly. I don't see any way out. Aliyah tells Rhea that we can try one last time and says only Meika can prove our lies, but Meika is not here. Aliyah says we will tell everyone that I have done Meika's kidnapping and I did all the planning and you were not aware of my intention. Aliyah asks Rhea to cook up a story so that she can get saved. Rhea asks that will you also be saved? Aliyah says yes. Rhea says let's go and convince them. Vikram asks Pallavi that why are you looking at Prachi this way? Pallavi says even when the drama was not happening in this house, she was also looking like this. Pallavi says that Prachi kept quiet about Aliyah and Rhea's evil deeds because Prachi wanted to drink all the poison alone, like God Krishna, and she wanted to get appreciation from us. Pallavi tells Prachi that you did not think even for once that you are risking Meika's life. Grandma tells Pallavi that Prachi was silent due to Meika. She doesn't want to expose Aliyah and Rhea because she wanted to save Meika. Pallavi says Prachi trusted Aliyah that she would not do anything and she did not trust us. Pallavi tells Prachi that I feel that Meika has danger from you and not with Aliyah. Vikram tells Pallavi that whatever Prachi did was right. Rambiro also defends Prachi and says you cannot appreciate Prachi, at least don't criticize her. Rambiro asks that what problem do you have with Prachi? Prachi says she is our mother. Rambiro says you are also my baby's mother, so my mother should understand that. Pallavi tells Prachi that you always prove yourself as great and you make me feel low in front of you. Grandma asks Shahana to bring water and give it to Pallavi. She says when I did not tell you the truth about Aliyah and Rhea, even after knowing their truth, then think how Prachi would have done it. Grandma tells Pallavi that if Aliyah hears us talking to you, then what would she have done with Meika? Rambiro asks Pallavi to think that if Aliyah can do this for Rhea, then think of what she could have done with Meika to save herself. Rambiro says Prachi has taken this decision for Meika and for all the family members. Siddharth brings Meika there. Prachi runs to Meika and asks her to sit. She asks if she is fine. Rambiro tells Siddharth that he has told everyone the truth. Siddharth hugs Rambiro and cries. Rambiro says we got some happiness easily and sometimes we have to pay the price for it. Grandma asks Meika if she is fine. Meika says she is fine and she is safe at home. She cries. Pallavi asks Meika that how are you so much hurt? Rhea and Aliyah comes there. Meika is about to tell everyone about Aliyah, but Rhea interrupts and says my aunt will tell everyone what she has done with you because I don't know anything about her plans. Rhea asks Meika if Aliyah's men had beaten her. She pretends to apologize to Meika and says I have fought with my aunt and she apologized to me. She says I asked my aunt to apologize to everyone, especially to you. Rhea asks Aliyah to apologize to everyone. Aliyah apologized and says, I don't have any explanation, and says a person does wrong when something wrong have happened with her. She says she loves Rhea more than Aryan, and she couldn't see Rhea's right going to Prachi. Aliyah says Prachi's baby belongs to Ranbir, but Ranbir is my Rhea's husband. She says, how will I bear Rhea's sister who was taking her place? Prachi says, I wanted to get back my husband, whom someone has snatched by cheat. She says she did not want to take anyone's place. Prachi tells Aliyah that Rhea and you knew about my pregnancy very well. You manipulated my report, you threatened and you blackmailed Siddharth, and you called Ranbir and my baby as illegitimate. Prachi says you couldn't bear my happiness and you did all this. Aliyah says my Rhea was sidelined and she was cheated. Prachi says Rhea was never in Ranbir's life. Pallavi says, I think Aliyah did this out of desperation because Rhea is pregnant with Ranbir's child. So Aliyah wanted Rhea's baby to get the right and says, I can totally understand this. Prachi tells Pallavi that this is not the truth. The truth is that Rhea is not pregnant and she is fooling us. Ranbir looks at Siddharth. Siddharth nods his head in approval. Ranbir tells everyone that Rhea's report will come in 15 minutes. He says he will go and bring the report. Vikram says that he would follow Ranbir to the hospital to get Rhea's report. Aliyah says I would also come. I don't trust anyone. Rhea's report might be manipulated. She says she is worried for Rhea. Shahana turned Aliyah and asked that what is the guarantee that Aliyah will not compromise with the report. Grandma and Pallavi says that they would also go to the hospital to get Rhea's pregnancy report. Rhea recalls the doctor's words. A flashback is shown. A male doctor that conducted Rhea's pregnancy test after Rhea pretended to faint refused to accept money from Rhea as bribe. Rhea asks the doctor how much he needs to keep quiet. The doctor tells Rhea that he doesn't need to speak because Rhea's fake pregnancy report will speak once the report is out, and the flashback ends. Ranbir appreciates Aryan and says, how do I thank you? He asks him. He then thanks Siddharth and says sorry for everything that he passed through. Siddharth says, you are making me feel like an outsider. Ranbir says, you are my brother, and he hugs him. Ranbir tells Mehika that everyone is guilty for what she passed through, and he apologized to her. Mehika says maybe this was destined to happen in order to unite everyone. Vikram, Pallavi, and Grandma goes out, and Aliyah is also behind them. Rhea stops Aliyah and says, don't try to buy that doctor. He knows that I am not pregnant and he is not ready to take bribe. Aliyah asks Rhea that what should I do then? Rhea says, I don't know what you would do, but I know that there is nothing you cannot do. Rhea asks Aliyah to go and meet Pallavi, else they will get suspicious. Pallavi calls Aliyah. Aliyah goes. Rhea thinks that if my aunt helped me in this, then I will worship you and I will pray for you day and night. Prachi comes to the in-house temple to pray, and she thanks God for exposing Aliyah and Rhea. Prachi gets emotional. Ranbir holds Prachi's hand and asks God to fulfill Prachi's prayers for now. He says, Prachi has troubled me a lot, but God, please, don't trouble her and bless her. Prachi gets emotional and she hugs Ranbir. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys will be thinking that the pregnancy report will get manipulated again. Yes, Aliyah will try, but she will not succeed. The doctor would expose Rhea's fake pregnancy in front of everyone, and Pallavi will blame Aliyah for that. That will be in the next episode. Thanks for watching and watch out for the next episode.